Sup, hey, what's going on, you can find 4 here, and we're getting a lot of Legacy of the Valiant spoilers here, because since the set is coming out this week, people are getting their cards from their sneak peeks and all that stuff. So, I'm here in the organization. I'll be here for a quick second, because the other stuff is on Facebook. But we have a card that's not on Facebook. It is a spell called Augment Hair. This is actually a pretty good one. So it's a field spell card. All psychic type Exceed monsters cannot be targeted by spell or trap effects. Once per turn, you can discard one Heraldic Beast monster and add one Hair spell or trap card other than Augment Hair from your deck to your hand. During the turn you activated this effect, you can only normal / special summon psychic type Exceed monsters and Heraldic Beasts. So it's pretty much a searcher for, say, things like your your Heraldi Reborn and Hair Medallion Arts and stuff like that. It's a great combination of things like Leo. You can ditch Leo to add a Heraldic Beast and then add one of your little revival cards from your deck to the hand. So it's actually a pretty cool card. I like it a lot, and I will be testing this shit in Heraldics whenever this gets on Dev Pro, because I'm really interested in seeing what this happens, how this actually works. So now we move on to some Chronomaly support. We got 4 cards. Now, one of these cards was on Organization, but it's all in here as well. So we have total 40 cards, 4 from the main, 3 from the main, and 1 for the extra deck. So we have Chronomaly Winged Sphinx, which is this card right here. Looks pretty badass. It is an Earth Rock, level 5, 1600 attack, 1900 defense. When this card is successfully summoned, you can select one Chronomaly level 5 monster from your grave and special summon it. During the turn this effect is activated, you cannot special summon any monsters except Chronomaly monsters. So, not the best thing, considering you can't go for like an instant rank 5 right there. Unless they suddenly make a rank 5 Chronomaly monster. As far as I know, that's not coming. So, not really much use of the card, but it looks pretty badass nonetheless. Now we have Chronomaly Moa Carrier, which is this one right here. It looks pretty cool. Earth Rock, level 5, 900 attack, 1800 defense. While there are cards in your opponent's field and no cards on your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. This is actually a pretty good card. It's basically like your Moa in a sense. And it's Moa Carrier, which is pretty nice. It opens up plays with your golden jets and makes you for easy rank 5s. So this is a card I definitely can't wait to come out for Chronomaly. I can't wait to test this card on Dev Pro. This has a lot more potential for use than the Winged Sphinx, but I will test out Winged Sphinx as well, because I want to see how well it does. Next we have Chronomaly Nebula Disc, which is this one right here. Light Machine, level 4, 1800 attack, 1500 defense. When this card is successfully summoned, you can add one Chronomaly card besides itself from your deck to your hand. It's a Stratos. While this card is in the grave and you only have Chronomaly monsters on your field, you can special this card and face up to this position from your grave. During the turn this effect is activated, you cannot activate the effects of cards other than Chronomaly cards. Chronomaly Nebula Disc effect can only be used once per turn. So, it's a Stratos, but you can combine this again with things like Golden Shuttle or other level 4 monsters and go for easy rank 4 exceeds. So, and it's not restricting you from not being able to go for any other exceed except for Chronomaly, so it does allow you to go for other rank 4 exceeds. So this is actually a pretty cool card that I would definitely love to test out, and it does have some nice potential. Now for their Exceed. Chronomaly Super Agency Hyuk equals Hyuk. I don't know, and he says here, note, I'm totally not sure on the name translation for the Exceed monster. So this may not be the fucking name, but we're gonna go with it. And of course this is right here. It looks like a agent, sort of like a, I don't know what to really call that. But Light Machine, rank 4, 2000 attack, 2500 defense, requires 2 level 4 Chronomaly monsters. One turn, remove one Exceed material and select one face-up monster on your opponent's field. The selected monster's attack becomes 0 until the end of the turn. This effect can be activated during the opponent's turn. Okay. Tribute one Chronometry monster on your field, select and destroy one monster on your opponent's field, which has an attack different from its original attack. So you can pretty much, and that's not a part of the other effects. So pretty much you can just detach, make it 0, and then say, okay, I will tribute this and destroy your shit. I like it. It's pretty decent. I can't wait to test it out. You could probably spam fuck this thing with things like Nebula Disc, but it's a really cool thing. I can't wait to see how this plays on the deck. The armor looks pretty cool. Next up we have Boojins! My god, this is getting crazy. And I have read all these effects ahead of time, so I know exactly what these are actually doing. And this is the first time I'm seeing the close up. Hey, look at the bunny rabbit! I want this because it's a rabbit. Anyway, I'm going to have 6 cards here. 1 spell, 1 trap, and 4 Boojin relics. So we have Boojin Gatherer, normal spell. You can activate this card when there is only this card on your field. Return all Boojin Beast Warrior type monsters from your grave to the deck, and send all cards in your hand to grave. You can add 3 Boojin Beast Warrior type monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Only 1 Boojin Gatherer can be activated per turn. So pretty much if you have nothing else on field, which the Boojins typically usually have something on the field, you can return all Boojin Beast Warriors from your grave to the deck, basically cycling Yamato, Mikazuchi, and Asuda, and then send cards from your hand to the graveyard, essentially setting up your graveyard for your Boojin relics, and possibly for the new Boojin Exceed. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. And you can add 3 Boojin Beast Warriors from, your deck to your hand with different names. And I like the fact on the spell card that you see, Susanoo, looks like Susanoo, I don't know. Maybe that's Yamato, I can't quite tell who these guys are. Maybe that's Yamato, Mikazuchi, and, is Susanoo red? No, yeah, that's Susanoo, that's Mikazuchi, that's Susanoo, that's the Kurisuchi, and that's the new one right there. They kind of look weird because it's not like a full close-up thing. Overall, it's a pretty decent card, and it'd be fun to test the thing out in Boojins. Next up, we have Jimitsu Boojin, normal trap. After activation, this card becomes an equip card. Equip this card to a rank 4 Exceed monster on your field. The equipped monster's attack is increased by the number of Exceed materials it has times 300. Once per turn, you can place 1 Boojin monster from your hand under the equipped monster as an Exceed material. Susanoo spam fuck! Da 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 da. It's just Susanoo shit, you can just replace it. But one thing I like is the fact it's generic. It's not just good in Boojin. You can equip this to any rank 4 monster on the field. Meaning, you can equip the Utopia, give that 1200 extra attack, equip that to things like Alpha Chain, even Noble Knights can use this shit. There's a lot of things you can do with this card, so it makes it interesting, and it's a very nice generic card. I like the fact that because it can basically boost your monsters, and it's a nice little surprise factor for your opponent. Yes, it will work a lot more better on Boojins because of the secondary effect, but again, it's something to take your opponent by surprise that they're not really going to see coming. So let's go on to the Boojin relics. So we have Boojin relic Okitsu, which looks like a wolf or dog. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. I know the other 3 are, but that looks like a dog. At least for me, it does. The Light Beast, level 4, 200 attack, 2100 defense. He's got big booty. Banish this card from grave and send 1 Boojin monster from your hand to grave. This turn, all damage you take becomes 0. This effect can be activated during your opponent's turn. So pretty much this allows you to basically take no damage and essentially be grave for other Boojin stuff such as maybe Turtle, Keelan, any of the other Boojin relics. So it does set up your grave for other things, other plays like that. So pretty nice card. And it will protect your ass. So this is going to be a really interesting card to actually run. Oh my god, the monster count's going to be ridiculous. I'm going to have, oh my god. Testing these things is going to be a pain. We have Boojin relic Yashakani, which is the peacock, spreading its feathers. Light Wing Beast, level 4, 1800 attack, 700 defense. During your main phase 2, send this card from your hand to grave. Add 1 Boojin monster from your deck to your hand. During the turn this card is activated, you can activate the effect of any spell, trap, or effect monsters other than cards Boojin in its name. Boojin relic Yashikani's effect can only be used once per turn. So in a sense, it's a Stratos for Bujin. Send this card from your hand to the graveyard, and you can just add any Bujin monster you so wish to. The only drawback is you can't activate the effects of spell type of monster effects other than Bujin in its name during that turn, and someone messaged me Skype. Apparently there's info on Ghost Tricks, as you can definitely see on that. I'll get to those in a second. Be nice little cuts. But we're going to finish up with the Bujins, and then we will have a nice little cutting animation where that's supposed to be. Now, I lost my place now. Oh, yeah, Bujin Relic Sakusa. Light Beast, level 4, 1700 attack, 500 defense. Banish this card from your grave and select one Bujin Beast Warrior type monster on your field. The selected monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects for this turn. This effect can be activated during the opponent's turn, and this effect can only be activated once per turn. And Sakusa is the bunny rabbit, which I want because it's a bunny rabbit. I like rabbits. The next card, this is a perfect good card. It protects your stuff, it protects your beast warriors from being destroyed by battle, which is one of the in card effects. Because one of the problems with Bujin, I'm not hating on the deck whatsoever, so everybody who thinks I'm hating, I'm not. This is actually a fault of the deck, is Turtle only protects from targeting. So things like Darkhold and Mirror Force Torrential are still problems that the deck has to deal with. And this pretty much sort of alleviates that by protecting your Bujin Beast Warriors from things like that. So this does make up for that little downfall of the deck. Now we have the final one, Bujin Relic Yaka, which is like a little swallow type of deal, like a tail Pokemon. Anyway, Light Winged Beast, level 4, 1700 attack, 800 defense. During the main phase 1, send this card from hand to grave and select one Bujin monster on your field. The selected monster can attack twice in the battle phase this turn. No other monsters can attack during the turn this effect is activated. Overall, pretty nice card. It allows you double attacks. Even though Susanoo already gives you that multiple attacks in a sense to where he can just attack all your opponent's monsters, which makes Susanoo pretty much godly at times. But this does make up if you're using things like Horned Enemies and you have a high attack power monster, you can just go massive attack mode on your monsters. I don't feel like this is as useful as the other 3 relics, but it could have a fun little testing place, and if you just want to be a trollish little person and want to troll things. So, there's going to be a little cut right here for Ghost Tricks. This is my first time actually seeing some of these Ghost Trick cards other than Mary and Museum. But, let's see what we have. So, we have Ghost Trick Roll Shift, which is towards the tracker, a continuous trap. Once per turn, select one of the effects during the battle phase to activate. Select one Ghost Trick monster on your field and turn it to face down defense position. Then select one face down defense monster on your opponent's field and turn it to face up attack position. Okay. Select one face down defense position monster on your field and turn it to face up attack. If the selected monster was a Ghost Trick monster, select one face up monster on the opponent's side of the field and turn it face down defense position. It's pretty much Ghost Trick Panic. That's just how I feel. I don't really know what to say about the card because of other cards we have to actually talk about, so I'm gonna leave it at that. We might talk a little bit about the card a little bit later once we see what we actually have. So we have Ghost Trick Skeleton, which didn't they just call it Reaper? It's a Reaper! Look at it! He's got a scythe! He's here to steal souls! He wants your soul! Bring you down to the underworld! And I think they couldn't make the Reaper look cute, but they made him look cute! God damn it. Anyway, Ghost Trick Skeleton, Dark Zombie, level 3, 1200 attack, 1100 defense. Cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. Once per turn, you can change this card to face up defense position, la 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 la. That's how they always do. So I'm just gonna skip that first part because it's the same. Ow. Fucking shoulder. It's the same stuff all over again. Fucking jerk my shoulder down too fast. When this card is flipped, remove the number of cards face down from the top of your opponent's deck, similar to the number of Ghost Trick monsters on your field. So by remove, I'm guessing remove as in send to the grave, and not that. I don't really get it. Like, what the fuck? When this card is flipped, remove the number of cards face. I don't really get the effect. I'm sorry. I'm being freaking stupid here. I'm guessing it's from deck to grave, but whatever. It's still a pretty nice card because it pretty much gets rid of your opponent's card, so it's always nice there. And wow, that's actually the first time I've actually seen the full artwork of the Ghost Trick Museum. It's pretty cool. So Ghost Trick Frost. It's Frosty the Snowman. Lord. Dark Fiend, level 1, 800 attack, 100 defense. We're gonna skip the first two effects because they're same stuff anyway. Let's see. When the opponent's monster declares a direct attack, change that card in face down defense position. Then special this card from your hand face down defense position. Pretty nice. I like that. I really like it a lot. It's pretty cool. It's sort of like another lantern, and it's just more defense for the deck. So you have Ghost Trick Cat Girl. Oh lord. It's getting weird now. Dark Spellcaster, level 2, 400 attack, 900 defense. Cannot be normal summoned. Why am I reading that? While there is another Ghost Trick monster on the field, when a level 4 or above monster is normal or special summoned, successfully changes to face down defense position. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, that's so dirty. Oh my god, that is completely dirty. I like Cat Girl. I think I like Cat Girl. I think I'm in love. I want Cat Girl now. That is so dirty. It really is. So there's a lot of things you can do with Cat Girl, which is pretty nice. Okay, I can't really think of anything else to say about Cat Girl, but she's just dirty. Ghost Trick Mummy, which in my opinion looks like the most badass. The skeleton looks cute. I don't know why, but this one looks fucking bad. It's like it's trying to eat my head. Dark Zombie, level 3, 1500 attack, 0 defense. While this card is on the field, you can normal summon a Ghost Trick monster in addition to your normal summon or set. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. While this card is on the field, you cannot special summon any monster except Dark Attribute monsters. Oh, come off it! Oh, no. Oh, because this is the first time reading these cards. So, yeah. If I had an alley card, like a Ghost Trick alley card, like right next to me, I would be picking up and looking at them. Just saying, fuck you. That's pretty nutty. So pretty much, I mean, normal summons, you can normal summon like a Stein or something, and just go Nuttle Sacker with them. So this is actually a pretty good card that's going to be pretty fairly used in my opinion. It's definitely a pretty good card. Overall, over new cards, including Mary and the new Feeling Spell, I feel like the cards that are really going to be used are definitely Mary, because Mary makes everything good. Maybe definitely Mummy. Mummy's definitely going to be having fun usage in. Ghost Trick Skeleton, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure there's an actual effect and all that stuff, so I'm still kind of confused on him. Snowman and, of course, the Cat are definitely going to be played. Definitely try it out. I really like these cards a lot. I think these are great cards for Ghost Tricks, and definitely, if you have not picked up Ghost Tricks and you wanted to play them, I would highly recommend picking them right now. It's still a cheap deck in the main deck wise because everything's pretty much a common. But if you need value cards, I would pick them up now while they are cheap because as this gets closer to the release date of this set, those cards are going to go up in price. But anyway, as of right now, that's pretty much all the news that we have as of right now. So if anything else comes up, be more recording. So anyway, give me your thoughts on these cards in the comment section below. The new Chronomy cards, the new Heredity card, and the Bujin and Ghost Trick cards. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and more news coming your way of Legacy of the Valiant. Sub, hey, that's gonna buy you a gift for your head. No more news, please. Oh my god. Oh, that's too much. No, we got more stuff after the last one, which is probably gonna add on anyway. I don't fucking know. Well, we're gonna flip flop once again between the organization and Facebook because they each have different stuff. So we're gonna start off with some erotic monsters. Because they need more stuff. So we have Erotic Beast whatever his name is, I ain't gonna try to pronounce it. It's level 4 wind, dragon type effect monster, attack is 1700, defense is 1100. You can discard one other Heraldic Beast monster, special this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can discard one Heraldic Beast monster. This card gains 800 attack to the end phase. Leo Abuse. Send Leo, special summon Searcher Leo. Snarl Summon, Exceed. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this card. And the art looks pretty cool. It's freaking two-headed dragon. One looks like it's like lightning, one's fire, I don't know. And we got probably one of the, my opinion, pretty cool Exceed. We have number 18, playing Coach the Heraldic Ancestor. Light Psychic Exceed. Generic rank 4, requires 2 level 4 monsters, 2200 attack and defense. During either player's turn, if there are 2 or more monsters on the field with the same name, you can detach one material from this card, then target one of those monsters. Destroy all other monsters with the same name as that target. While this card is face up, your opponent cannot summon other monsters with the same name as that target. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck to the graveyard. Screw the first effects, I just want the second one. This is a good tool for deck thinning, and again, sets up things for Leo to search, as well as cards like Amber Conway, and as well as for your revival cards. So, very, very good card, and it's got 2200 defense, 2200 attack. Not the most, like, amazing attack and defense, but at the same time, it does set up for many cool plays for the Heraldics. And I'm just going to stick here real quick with the Gaia Protector Beast of the Sacred Tree, which reminds me so much of the Naturia Leo with like level 9, 3000 attack. It reminds me so much of that. It probably was based off of that. And it looks like its artwork was sort of based off of, like, if you see like little black horns, kind of reminds me of that Showing Jump promo, something, that promo about the World Champion promo card, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway. Level 10 Earth Beast type Synchro Monster, requires 1 tuner plus 1 over non-tuner monsters, has 3100 attack and 1900 defense. This card is unaffected by your opponent's card effects, except during the main phase 2. Star Eater, eat your heart out. My god, this is pretty crazy stupid at times. So basically, only during main phase 2 can you hit this thing with card effects. My brain hurts. Oh my god, my brain hurts. But we'll do this now, since we're here. Riding Together. Awesome artwork, Sangan, Delinquent Duel, and Graceful Charity. Quick play. During the turn you activated this card, each time your opponent adds a card from the deck to your deck or graveyard to their hand outside of drawing them, draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Riding Together per turn. By the way it sounds, is each time your opponent adds a card from their deck or graveyard to their hand, you get to draw a card. So pretty much you can plus like a mana this card and just get like, yay! I get cards! Look at me! And you can't even hold. It's like pretty much wherever you play this against spell books, because odds are you can have so many cards in your hand, you're just going to just drop them all over the table because you won't be able to hold them. Or just take you 20 plus minutes to just figure out what's in your hands. Oh my god, I hate to use this card in that pro. But really nice card, really good card. I love the artwork, and it's kind of fun. I like the grin Delinquent Duel #1 is having and saying it's crying over the leaf. It's so awesome. And then there's more. Advanced Devoter Warrior. Water. Level 3, 800 attack, 2000 defense. This card cannot be special except by its own effect. When this card is successfully tributes for a tribute summon, during your next standby phase, special this card from grave. During the turn this effect is activated, you cannot special monsters from the extra deck. So, in a sense, it's a better Treeborn Frog than, say, Treeborn Frog. 2000 defense is really nice, and the fact that you tribute to Machias or like a Monarch, you can just do their stupid shit, then during your next standby phase, you can bring it back regardless if you have a spell or trap on the field. So this is going to make for some very interesting Monarch decks, and pretty much allow Monarch users to utilize things like Return of the Monarchs, or I believe it's March of the Monarchs as well. So this is actually a pretty interesting card. Riding Together we already talked about. White Dustin, which is a normal monster, which is pretty hilarious, but makes sense considering he's white. Yeah, I went there, I said it. Okay. Dustin Roller, normal trap card. Select one monster on the field. During this turn, the select monster cannot be used for a tribute, fusion, synchro, or exceed material. That's a mouthful. When this card is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to grave, add one Dustin monster from your deck to your hand. Mainly that Dustin that specials all the other Dustins, but very, very good card. Very good card. And as you can see here, there's more Dustins to be have. Because you notice that there's one right here we don't have, as well as one right here we don't have. And I don't think that's the blue one we have. I'm not sure, but no, there's a here that we don't have, and we're probably going to get. So, as my voice is starting to keel over on me now, I'm not used to this mass recording at times, so yeah, hopefully this is the last of the news for right now, but I'm sure we'll probably get some more, in the wee hours of the morning. So anyway, as always, give your thoughts on these cards in the comment section below, and more news to come on Legacy of the Valiant, as well as future other things like Wave 210s and other packs. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. So, okay, continuing on from the last video, because it's going to merge them together, easier. Got more plants. The Shinra archetype, that's how to pronounce it. Previously, we had like the peas in a pod, and we had the Great Deku Tree. You can call it that because it reminds me of that. Zelda nut. Anyway, let's see, we got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 cards. It's like almost 1 a.m. I've been staring at a computer screen pretty much almost all day. My things look weird. So we have Shinra no Hanakishi Narusas. I think it's how you pronounce it. Earth plants, level 4, 1800 attack, 1000 defense, and I believe it is this one right here. Looks like a walking fire. I don't know. It's a warrior thing. When this card is successfully normal summoned, check the top card of your deck. If the card is a plant type monster, send it to the grave. If it is not, place it on the bottom of the deck. When this card is sent from the deck to the grave by a card effect, you may select one Shinra card from your deck and place it on the top of your deck. I already know how to abuse the crap out of these cards. I'm keeping that a secret. Shall not know. My secret. Anyway, Shinra no Mizusaki Leaf, which my opinion is be this one, this cute little thing there. Water plant. Level 3, 1500 attack, 1200 defense. When this card is successfully normal summoned, check the top 2 cards of your deck. If there is a plant type monster among them, send them to grave. Then return the remainder cards to the bottom of the deck in any order you wish. When this card is sent from the deck to the grave by a card effect, you may select one monster on the field and destroy you. So, we may destroy ourselves. Best card ever! But that's actually pretty interesting. So, Foolish Burial, and you pretty much can say, hey, I'm going to destroy your shit. Legit to me. So now we have Shinra no Kaki Hoshi Store, which I'm guessing is this one. Looks like a mushroom mage type of deal. Mushrooms on fire. And it's a fire type. It's ironic. Plants level 2, 100 attack, 2000 defense. When this card is successfully normal summoned, check the top 5 cards of your deck. Oh my god. If there is a plant type monster among them, send them to grave, then return the remainder of the cards to the bottom of the deck in any order you wish. When this card is sent from the deck to the grave by a card effect, you may select one spell or trap on the field and destroy you. Again, we get to destroy ourselves, like the best effect ever. How can you not love destroying yourself in this game? Of course, Dragulars do that enough for you. I went there. This is going to be troublesome. Okay, Foolish Sparrow to 0. End of story. Ban that little bastard. Just Foolish Burial and destroy stuff. And we have Shinra no Banning Orc. What are these things? I guess we don't have the effects for those cards yet. Only the monsters. Okay. Earth Plant level 6, 2400 attack and 1500 defense. Once per turn during your main phase, check the top 3 cards of your deck. If there's a plant type monster among them, send them to the grave. Then return the remainder cards to the bottom of the deck in any order you wish. When this card is sent from the deck to grave by a card effect, oh lord, you may select one plant type monster from your grave and return it to the top of the deck. Foolish Burial, Foolish Burial, Foolish, Foolish, Foolish. Aye. Foolish to 0. Oh my god. Overall, pretty nice things. Like I said, I've already thought of a way to pretty much abuse these guys, but I ain't telling, because I haven't tested it yet, and I don't know if it works. So anyway, these are the Shinrons, and there's still 2 cards left to be revealed. Looks like a field spell, and then of course a trap. But the field spell sort of looks like something from GX. I'm just saying that right now. But overall, it's pretty nice. Like the artwork, pretty nice, and I can't wait to test these guys out when they're all out on Dev Pro. So I know this is not the end because we have 2 more cards that we still need to talk about, but as of right now, this is the end. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next. I'm not gonna say the outro because it's probably more. So yeah. You see, I knew it was not the end. This is madness. Oh. We have the Gorgonic archetype from the anime here. 4 cards because we've already read the Exceed a long time ago. Water good for throat. Throat going to kill me. So we got Gorgonic Gargoyle. Dark Rock, level 3, 1000 attack, 800 defense with this gigantic snake-looking thing. When a rock-type monster is normal summoned, you can special this card from your hand. Pretty much a way to get right through these out. Nothing too big there. Don't really see anything too interesting about it. Gorgonic Ghoul, Dark Rock, level 1, 100 attack, 100 defense. If you control a Gorgonic Ghoul, you can special this card from your hand by paying 300 life points. You can only use this effect twice per turn. So it's a good way to get Shin a Magician if you want to go for number, I think 54 Lionheart. I think he's number 54, but you want for Lionheart. So it's nice in that aspect, I guess. Gorgonic Cerberus, Dark Rock, 300 attack. What the I guess they meant level 3, but 300. This thing is level 300. It's the craziest level ever is level 300. Like, Jesus Christ. No, level 3, 1300 attack, 300 defense. This thing right here. When this card is normal summoned, all rock type monsters you currently control become level 3. Just a nice way to get rank 3s out. Then finally, Gorgonic Golem. Dark Rock, 1200 attack, 600 defense. When this card is destroyed by battle, the attack of the monster that destroyed it becomes 0 during your main phase. Banish this card from your grave and select one set spell or trap card in your opponent's field. This selected card cannot be activated. Your opponent cannot activate the target card in response to this card activation. Okay, so that's it for the Gorgonics. Overall, I think they're sort of subpar. I don't think they're really going to be doing anything. If you're a fan of the anime and you love anime archetypes to death, go towards this archetype if you so wish to. The only really cards I sort of like is Ghoul because of the fact that I can go Shin Magician so effectively easy with this card. And I do like Gorgonic Golem mainly because of the fact that he is like a Zing Zang Hue for your, like, on your opponent, monster-wise. And the artwork is pretty cool. Overall, I think it's a so archetype and really won't do much, but again, I'm not going to go into full detail because I still want to test these guys out. So, yeah, definitely going to be a continuation because there is definitely going to be more stuff. So, again, no outro, there is no freaking point because there are still going to be things coming out. This never ends. Never ending story.